Hello, it is I, AR Smart, and I have a bit of a sore throat, so we'll see how this goes. Anyway, you all probably know that, it's me, I'm AR Smart, I like Star Wars, and I wear a lot of Star Wars shirts, such as this one. It's pretty cool looking, I got this one, it's a nice long sleeve, How to Be a Better Boss, Darth Vader reading, because he's not a very good boss, he has to learn how to be a better one, that's the joke. So, they're funny, they just have a cool logo on them. I wear a lot of Star Wars shirts, you see me wear a lot of them in videos. Have you ever wondered how many I have? Cool, because I also wonder that question because I have so many, I genuinely do not know what the number is. So today we're going to find out. We're going to be going through every Star Wars shirt I own to get the number and figure out what it is. So watch to the end. I guess you could just skip to the end. You have to watch to the end to figure out what the count is, alright? We're going to go through it. Now, to just give you an idea, the reason I'm doing this, so I started going through my Star Wars shirts, because some of them are just old, and they don't fit me anymore. I can't wear anymore, but I still hold on to them because I'm a hoarder and I like to hoard things. Hoard. I didn't say another word. Don't think I said. I always mispronounce that word. Anyway, I like to hoard things. So here's a bag that will be going in storage soon of Star Wars shirts. They might be saying, "Wow, I are smart. That's a lot of Star Wars shirts. Is that all of the Star Wars shirts you own?" No. This is like half. This is about half of them. But I'm going to be showing you all these. Show you all the cool designs. Yeah, so this is not all of this. I own a lot of Star Wars branded apparel, alright? I also own, look at this. How do we... See, this says Star Wars on it. It's I'm trying to show you my thigh best I can. This is kind of awkward. There we go. So Star Wars. So it's got, the logo right here. It's cool. Also, I have socks. I know, look at IR Smart Feet. We got, okay, so R2-D2 and C-3PO. It's C-3PO. There you go. So you can see I got cool Star Wars socks too. I have a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to show you all those. I also have 2 Star Wars sweatshirts I might show at the end. I have some Star Wars dress shirts I'll show you. Those are very nice. I have some Star Wars ties. I might show those off too. But yeah, we're just going to be focusing on Star Wars shirts in the video. That's the count I want to get. Star Wars shirts. Okay? So, we've already seen shirt number 1. Let's go on to some other ones. Okay. So I'm just gonna hold these up to the camera. This is Star Wars shirt number 2. Employee of the Month. I like this one. This is one of our newer ones. It's funny, because Employee of the Month. Typically you show the face of the employee, but it's a stormtrooper. You can't see his face. So it's funny to imagine, in a break room or something in the Death Star, they got a poster saying Employee of the Month, and it's just some profile picture of a random stormtrooper. Why did he get promoted to Employee of the Month? I don't know, it's funny. So yeah, there's a lot of good ones like this, but we also have some ones like this one. This one's cool. This one just says Boba Fett, and it's got a cool design on it. Looks like it might be from a comic book or something. So yeah, it's pretty cool looking. You see right there? Boba Fett, and it's Boba Fett. It's pretty generic. It's gonna be a long video, okay? We're gonna be in for the long haul. It's gonna be cool though, so please watch this video, guys. Please don't click off. I need views. Please watch this video. It's gonna be cool, I promise. There are cool shirts coming up, okay? So this is first off from the drawer full of Star Wars shirts that I wear, that I go through regularly. I kind of have a rotation system where I take, new shirt out here, wear it, wash it. It goes on the left side of the drawer, and then they all just kind of get pushed aside and kind of just rotated through. It's a whole system I've got. It's a little OCD, don't get me wrong. But this is this shirt. This one looks cool. I like it because it's got Darth Vader's hand and the lightning bolts. It looks like a Metallica poster or something. Look at that. Look how cool that is. This just looks cool. Honestly, feel free to screenshot this. Go ahead, screenshot this if you really want. It looks cool. Have this as your phone wallpaper. I guess we probably better look up the original image. It's I like this one. Next up is this one. It's Star Wars, The Imperial March, with the music. But the lyrics are just dun 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 dun. See, it's funny. I like this one. It's funny. It's got Darth Vader on there covering up half the lyrics, so you can't see him, but you get the idea, right? But it is cool because it has the musical notes on there. So this one's cool. It says, "This is my happy place," and it's the Death Star, because that's my happy place. That's where I am my happiest, at the giant, planet-killing super laser station. Definitely my happy place. Okay, this Star Wars shirt is legally distinct from any sort of album covers. It has nothing to do with any of those. It is legally distinct and definitely not ripping anything off, so don't think that it is. But it's really cool because you got Darth Vader and some stormtroopers and a sand trooper and they're all just like walking along on the Death Star, and they got the cool hallway. I like that the Death Star has these. I mean, those are actually technically on the walls. I don't know why they're on the floor, but it's also kind of hard to see. But you can see like it's kind of faded, but like one of those big doors they have in the Death Star. You know, open the blast doors. Open the blast doors. You know, it's cool. I like this one. This one's cool. This is very Return of the Jedi one, but I like the colors in this one. This one's got really nice colors. The yellow really pops for the logo, and then you see like the ATST, and it's almost like a reddish kind of glow for like the Death Star and stuff, and you get the trees of Endor, the Star Destroyers up top. It's just a very nice shirt. Everything really comes together very nice. Everything looks good on this shirt. This one, I think it's funny. I like it, but I don't know. I mean, it's words of wisdom. Rawr, Chewbacca, because that's just kind of what he says. I can't do a good Chewbacca impression. So yeah, Chewbacca noise, right? So it's funny. I like this one. I don't know. The problem with the shirts like this that have the big prints is they get so wrinkly, dude. Like, and then it kind of ruins the design. It's just, it sucks. That's the only thing about these Star Wars shirts. Like, and I don't keep them because of the system that I have. I kind of have to scrunch them up. So maybe it's on me, but they just get so wrinkled and it sucks. Okay, so this next one is kind of a niche, like, meme reference. Big Shot Gangster putting together a crew. Specifically, for when Solo was Star Wars Store was being marketed and promoted, they used that as the opening line in every single trailer.
Big Shot Gangster putting together crew. Heard about a job. Big Shot Gangster putting together crew. Heard about a job. Big Shot Gangster putting together crew.
Hey kid, heard about a job. Big Shot Gangster putting together a crew. And that was like the Woody Harrelson line. You're like, okay, so that's what the movie's going to be about. There's going to be a big shot gangster, and he's going to be putting together a crew. Interesting. You watch the movie, that's not what it's about. It's kind of what it's about, but it's not what it's about. The movie made you think, the trailer made you think that's what it was, but that's literally just a line he says at the end of the movie to be like, oh yeah, by the way, Jabba the Hutt is putting something together to set up Han working for Jabba the Hutt to lead into A New Hope. So, yeah, big shot gangster putting together a crew. Yeah, the other thing, I also really like the shirt because it reminds me of the song Big Shot by Billy Joel, which is one of my favorites. I just love that song. Anyway, next up is a little bit of a controversial one. Star Wars The Last Jedi. Look at that. Look how cool this looks, dude. Anyway, this is nice because, like, you see, like, the kind of star texture on it. I have another one that's like this, where it's kind of like these little, like, it looks like lint. It looks like I have a black shirt covered in lint, but it's stars. Because Star Wars, The Last Jedi, that movie that everyone loves. You're going to see more. I didn't realize until I started going through these. I have, like, quite a few Last Jedi shirts, because I guess it's just at that time, you know, they were on shelves and people were buying them for me, so I got them as gifts. So, yeah, cool, I got a lot of these. And that's the thing with most of these. Most of these are just gifts. It's super easy for me, because I just tell family members, like, when we have to get together, like, hey, just buy me a Star Wars shirt. It's like, you know, $20. They have them, like, every store. It says Star Wars on it, and you're like, all right. Yeah, it looks like somebody'd like. Cool. Periodic table of Star Wars. I mean, I can, like, hold it up, let you try and read it best you can. Can you really see that? There you go. I mean, it's kind of crooked. There we go. So you can, like, pause the video and take a look if you're really curious. But it's cool. I have another shirt like this, I think, and a poster somewhere. So yeah, this one's just cool. I like it. This shirt is kind of special. First of all, it just looks really cool. You know, you got this, you know, Battle of Endor looking design, very cool. Got cool lasers and stuff on it. But it says on the back too. We got Star Wars just like on the back of the shirt. Looks very, very cool. I actually got a compliment on this shirt. It doesn't happen very often. I was just like walking along. Some guy was like, "Hey, cool shirt," and I'm like, "Thanks." It's kind of rare. First of all, it's rare for people to give me compliments. Second of all, it's rare for someone to comment on the Star Wars shirt I'm wearing, other than just, haha, that's funny, you know, if they see something like this. But even then, that doesn't happen very often. So the fact that someone specifically looked at this shirt, said, hey, nice shirt, and that's a core memory for me. This happened like 2 or 3, maybe like 1 or 2 years ago. This is a core memory. Someone said, cool shirt when I was wearing this. And now I distinctly remember that every time I see it. So next up, this one, it's Darth Vader walking the dog. But the dog is an AT-AT, and it's AT-AT. If you say Adam, I don't like you. It's AT-AT. Anyway, this is funny. I also did get a comment on this one recently. So yeah, I guess I do get compliments more often than I think. It's just that one that I particularly remembered because it was so random. This random guy was just like, hey, nice shirt. This one is pretty funny. It says pew pew, whoosh, pew pew pew, because you know, the sound effects, like that video I did a couple videos ago where I went pew 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 da 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 pew 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 pew. That was funny. So yeah, you know, pew pew, the sound that the Star Wars sound effects make. Can we talk a minute for? I don't know. I could go on a whole tangent about how great the sound design is in Star Wars, but that's for another time. Okay. See, I have a lot of shirts I like this that are like really highly detailed, but they got a ton of writing on it you can really miss if you don't look closely. So, Mos Eisley Cantina, come for no droids, stay for live music. It's on Tatooine, where our friends don't like you and we don't like you either. Live music all week. Because it's the cantina, the cantina scene. Do, 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 do. It's like an ad for the cantina. It's really cool. So yeah, again, a lot of the detail you'll probably just see Mos Eisley Cantina and be like, oh, it's a cool shirt. But it's got all that little text on it. It's really nice. Next up, we have leadership. It's about lifting people up. This is a favorite of mine because it's like those motivational posters, but it's Darth Vader. He lifts people up by force choking them. It's funny. It's kind of like this shirt, but a little bit different. It's a good laugh. I like this one. This one I really like. I really like this one simply for just like the white shirt with these like black elements on kind of like the edges here, but also just ATSD. And it says with action figures, like a toy advertisement. The thing I find weird though is this is ATST Raider, which is the name of that ATSD from that one Mandalorian episode. But like in the image, it just looks like a regular ATSD. It doesn't look like it has like the paint on it or anything. So I don't know. I find that a bit weird, but just overall, like I like this shirt. I like that it has the black bits on it. It's nice, and then the little red text. It's just good for making outfits. I don't know. I really like this shirt. It's very versatile. See this shirt here? This one I really like. Star Wars, 1977, in a galaxy far, far away. Like this is like just kind of the original poster, just kind of printed on a shirt. Again, I don't know if it's the original poster, but it's one of the original posters. You get the idea when you see it. It's very nice. I love this poster. It's so 70s, dude. It's so classic, and I love it. All right, this next shirt I got years ago for the sole purpose that it's pink. I wanted a pink shirt, and it says support our troops, because like stormtroopers, support the stormtroopers. It's cool. It's very cool. I like this one. Okay, this one was actually kind of buried. It was buried in the pile of the shirts I haven't worn in a while, so I actually kind of want to start wearing this one in because it's really cool, dude. It's got a ton of details. Like, look at this. You got like Darth Vader on there. He's got like the Death Star, AT-AT. You got the severed Wampa hand. You got Boba Fett. You got the Cloud City. It's just so cool, man. There's so many cool things going on. And it's all just in a nice big circle, like the Death Star. So, very cool. Okay, this one's a bit strange, but I really like it. It's kind of like a samurai Darth Vader sort of thing, but it just says Star Wars come to the dark side. But still, you got like the samurai Vader, which looks really cool. Star Wars has a lot of Japanese inspirations. So it's just cool. It's that sort of thing. We've seen Samurai Vader and like some action figures and stuff. They've done special releases. But also Star Wars Visions tomorrow when I'm recording this. So Star Wars Visions Season 3. Very excited to see more of that because I love that stuff. This is another one that I just think is silly. You'll notice a trend that I have a lot of Stormtrooper shirts, but this one, it just... the visual of it just looks like one of those old family photos people would do, where they would like really awkwardly like Photoshop themselves, and I don't know, it just looks really silly. Like, it's probably supposed to be cool in some aspect, but just the old family photo aspect of it is so funny to me. Okay, this shirt almost feels like an obligation to own. It's a Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back poster shirt. Because, I mean, like, come on, what... Are you a real fan of Star Wars if you don't own an Empire Strikes Back shirt? I mean, come on, look at this. It's The Empire Strikes Back. It's the Star Wars movie. You have to have this. You have to have a poster, a shirt, some semblance of merchandising from the Empire Strikes Back, or you're not a real Star Wars fan, sorry. This is another one I like, just for the fact that it's a blue shirt. It's nice, because, I mean, most of the Star Wars shirts are black, which kind of sucks, so you can't really do much with them, which I don't mind. I wear a lot of black anyway, but, this one's cool. It's Star Wars, it's blue, it's got the white lettering with a TIE fighter on there. It looks cool. I like it, and I like the color. It's a nice shirt. This one I think is probably from 2016, judging by the fact that it's got a Death Trooper on it. But Enlist Now, the Galactic Empire, and you also got the Shore Trooper on there. So yeah, this is most likely a Rogue One era shirt. But very cool looking. I like the design of this one. Very, I like the shapes and the colors. Very cool looking. And it's just a propaganda poster, so that's fun. This one's pretty simple. It's the Star Wars Revenge of the Jedi poster, because when Return of the Jedi was originally marketed, it had this poster, said Revenge of the Jedi. So random fun fact for you, but it just looks cool, And also look at that, you got the blue lightsaber before they had it green. Because they didn't make the lightsaber for Luke green in this movie until after, they realized, oh, it doesn't look good against the Tatooine sky, so they made it green. So the original poster, blue lightsaber Luke for the third movie. Okay, this is another one of my favorites. I really like this one, because I got this in Massachusetts when I was there, and they had just had a shop. A guy was selling a bunch of shirts. They're like old movie posters, but like the Chinese posters. So it's Star Wars, but it's Chinese. I mean, I probably didn't expect it to be Chinese, but it's Star Wars, but the Chinese poster. So they had like Pulp Fiction and a bunch of other ones. It's really cool. I was like, oh, I saw this. I'm like, well, yeah, duh, I have to get this. That's cool. And lastly, this one, this is another, like, again, this is from, like, 2015. Star Wars The Force Awakens. But the cool thing about this, though, is the backside. Again, another shirt with a backside. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Star Wars The Saga continues, and it has the release dates for every movie up until The Force Awakens. Again, this was just, hype shirt, get hyped for The Force Awakens coming out back. Again, people forget how hyped people were for The Force Awakens. It was crazy. So this shirt is kind of just, it's a memento from that time. Just a reminder of when we were all so excited for new Disney Star Wars. How young and naive we all were. Okay, so that's it for my drawer of Star Wars shirts that I'm currently wearing. I'll show you this one more, though. It's another long sleeve. My parents got this when they were in Mexico. It's very cool. It's like a kind of Aztec design, like a Stormtrooper helmet. This is not an officially licensed one. I think pretty much every other Star Wars shirt I own is like officially licensed so they can put Star Wars stuff on it. So this one's questionably legal, I guess. Because it's like, I don't know. I mean, this is just a printing of like some art that some other guy did. So, it's a cool shirt. I like it. It looks cool. It's cool, even if it's questionably legal. Okay, that was fun. Now it's time for the bag. Okay, let's. I feel like Santa giving out gifts, but it's way too early for that, so that's not what we're doing. Anyway, let's see what we get first. Okay, this one. Yeah. Okay, so Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Very cool. Another one. It's hard to see, and it's kind of faded, but it's like, oh yeah, that's the Millennium Falcon and like some of the ships from The Last Jedi, but it just says The Last Jedi. It's like, yeah, remember that Star Wars movie with really good direction? Yeah, that was cool. Ooh, this is a classic, dude. This one I'm really sad about because of the fact that I love this shirt and I just wanted to show it off because it's just I want another shirt like this. And it's like, oh, Stormtrooper personality, angry, sad, happy, and it's all the same because you can't see his face. But it just sucks. There's like holes in the shirt. There's like old stains on it. It's just, and it's way too small. It doesn't fit anymore. So it's just. I love this shirt. It's so funny and cool. I just gotta get a new one because it doesn't fit anymore. Oh, this is one that's kind of like the Last Jedi one from earlier, where it's kind of got like it's a black shirt, but it's got like the sparkle patterns on it. I think it's still cool though. It says Star Wars. It's got lightsabers on like the end of the Star Wars logo. It's in space. It's still pretty cool. But I don't know. It's just, again, it's another one where it's like, yeah, it's still pretty cool. But, this one's cool. I got this one in Colorado, I think. But join the Empire, support the revolution. Another propaganda poster. But it's cool though. I want to go on a little tangent about this one. See how it says support the revolution? Revolution is a word that usually has a good context. So it'll be like, oh, by joining the Empire, you're supporting the revolution. But revolution is a word the rebels would typically choose to would use. So the Empire is taking that word and saying, hey, the revolution, that's actually us. Joining us is the Empire. That's the revolution. That's the good change. Even though it's a bad thing because it's the Empire and they're obviously the bad guys. But by specifically taking and using this word in propaganda posters, that's what makes it so effective. A lot of people will fall into that. So, just a little fun fact about authoritarian regimes and how they use their word choices. They will choose to use words that have good positive connotations to make you think that they're the good guys, but they're not. So, just random fun fact I threw in there for you. This one I like. You've probably seen me wear this one quite a few times. It's like a Stormtrooper helmet, but it's also the Death Star. It doesn't make sense, but it just looks cool. So honestly, feel free to screenshot. This is another great like phone wallpaper. You could just have this. This one I think is quite simple. It's a Stormtrooper helmet, but it's just kind of like with simple lines. It's very simple, it's effective, it looks cool, it's kind of minimalist, and it's very subtle. Like a lot of the other Star Wars shirts, they say Star Wars, they got like, Millennium Falcon or an X-Wing on them. This one's kind of like, you don't notice it at first. It's very subtle. But then just the rest of the shirt's kind of bland, so and it's an alright color, but it's just, This one's pretty cool. It's a Star Wars The Mandalorian, back from season 1 when, the show was actually good, except it's got Gina Carano on it, so I can't wear it anymore. Oh yeah, so this one's really hard to see, but I guess you can see it. So Tatooine, it's just Tatooine. That's just what it says. It's Tatooine. It's got the Lars homestead, the Twin Suns, a bunch of mountains. It's Tatooine. This is another one I like. I really like the design on it. It's just a cool, again, very kind of retro design on the poster, but it's just the collar got really stretched out and the shirt itself is pretty thin, so I just don't really wear it much anymore. Ooh, we got another relic, almost 10 years old, on the Star Wars Rogue One. Look at this, dude. And you got like the AT-ACT in the background there. It's very subtle. You got the TIE Strikers. You got the Death Trooper. Again, I think this is like kind of arrangement of troopers is exactly the same as that other one, but the overall shirt design is a bit different. So very cool. It's just, again, it's too small, and it's just the shirt's too small now, unfortunately. Oh, this shirt. This is another one I really like. It's just the only problem with it is it's way too thin. So it says Empire, and it's very hard to see, but it says, can you see that? It says Jedi Fallen Order. So this is a Jedi Fallen Order shirt, But it's like, the material on this is so thin, dude. Like, look at that. Look how thin that material is. It's just, like, there's, like, nothing to... And it was like this when I got it. So it's just, again, it just says Empire. It's kind of basic. There's, like... And, again, this is, like, the thinnest... Like, you can crumple this up into a ball, and it's, like, there's, like, nothing there. So, yeah, it's not a very practical shirt to wear. But it's cool. Because it's the only shirt I have that says Jedi Fallen Order, which is, like, the best Star Wars game. It's so cool. So this one... I think it's funny, you know, give me some space. I don't know, I feel like this isn't, I feel like other people find this one super funny. Like, I remember a bunch of people saying, oh, that shirt's so funny, and I'm like, I don't know, it's like, give me some space, like, Star Wars, it's in space. I don't know, I just don't find it that funny. It's just kind of like, so I don't know. This is pretty cool. It's Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and it's the Mandalorian, it's his helmet. And I have a sweatshirt that is exactly like this. It's the same design, same color. It's just a sweatshirt, so it's like, do I really need both? I don't know. It's another cool one. It's just Star Wars. I like the colors on this. I don't know if they have any particular meaning, but you know, you got Darth Vader, the Death Star, and those kind of stripe of colors. Again, it's pretty retro looking. It's very cool. I like this one. It's overall quite simple, but I just like it. There's another cool looking one. I like this one. Star Wars. Again, very retro. You'll notice a common theme with a lot of these ones, but it's just, you know, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, some space in the background, and it's got this really cool Star Wars logo. It's not really based on anything in particular, it just looks cool. This one, it just says Star Wars, and that's got Grogu on it, so I think I wore this one like maybe 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, I don't really care about Baby Yoda that much. And look at this, we have another Star Wars, The Last Jedi shirt. Look at this. You got all the characters from The Last Jedi. Man, what a cool movie that was, that everyone loves so much. Again, it's gray, it's all grayscale, it's just kind of a dull shirt, so it's unfortunate. I wish it would have been red. Imagine this shirt if it was like red like the poster, and like with the right white contrast, that would look so much better, dude. I need to get one that looks like that. There's another blue one, again, to mix it up from all these black and gray shirts. Star Wars, 1977. Again, it's kind of like got those retro colors, just retro looking. It's, again, pretty simple, but I like this one. Are you bored of this video yet? I hope not, because we got Death Trooper. Ooh, spooky. So yeah, just another Rogue One era shirt, but I really like the font. I like the font on this one and the text. It just looks cool. It's a very cool looking shirt. This one's cool. Just, you know, again, Star Wars, retro, R2, 3PO. Pretty simple. This is, like, pretty basic for Star Wars shirts. But it's, like, kind of a tannish brown, or like grayish tan, kind of. This one says Star Wars, and it's got Darth Vader on it. Again, there's kind of a reason these ones are getting put in storage, where it's like, yeah, it's cool, but, like, it just says Star Wars. And it's cool, but it just says Star Wars. This is another one from Force Awakens when that came out. You got Kylo Ren. It's actually pretty cool looking. I think this just overall looks cool. But again, it's just, you know, Kylo Ren from Force Awakens is pretty cool, you know. Anyway, how about that Ben Solo movie that got canceled, right? Everyone was really pissed off about that. Yeah, I don't really care. This one actually looks really cool. I like this one. Darth Vader, alias Anakin Skywalker, established 1977. Front and back point of view, and they got like some facts about his lightsaber, but they're written in cursive, so I can't read it. But overall, this one's really cool. I probably should wear this again. This one I really like. So this one is just Star Wars, but it's got like all the movie posters like mashed together. You got you know, the originals, you got the prequels, you got the sequels, all of it just mashed into one big poster. All kind of a blend of colors for some reason, but it looks so cool, dude. You got like Darth Maul's eyes, and like it's Luke Skywalker, but he's old. There's young Luke Skywalker, there's Anakin, there's Qui-Gon, you got Padme, you got Yoda, you got Palpatine, Jabba the Hutt. You got all sorts of things in that shirt, so many things. This is a blue shirt that's got R2-D2 on it. Yeah, it's it's cool. We're moving on. This one says Star Wars, and it's the original poster, but it's all grayscale. So, yeah, it's a black shirt, and it's all, like, white printed on there, so cool, but it's just kind of boring. This one I like. It says Star Wars, but it's got a bunch of destinations like the Death Star, Forest Moon of Endor, Tatooine, Cloud City, Mos Eisley, and it's kind of like it's like a map of, like, the planets from Star Wars. Not all of them, because there's obviously way more than this, but it's just a few of them, and it's kind of cool. This one's Star Wars, and it's got Han and Chewbacca on it from the first one from Star Wars. Yeah. Oh, some of you remember this one well. Yeah, so Star Wars, it's got Rey on it. Yeah, because I wanted a shirt that had Rey on it, so I got a shirt that had Rey on it. Because I had a phase, we're not going to talk about it, but oh boy did I have a phase. Ooh, this one's really cool and I really like it, but it just like in execution, I don't think it's the best. So it says Star Wars and Han, you really can't see it, but it says Star Wars and Han Solo. And if you look really closely, you'll notice there's some lettering on it. And what it is it's the title crawl to Star Wars, and then Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi, all the way down. But it's very, very hard to see. Like, to actually read it, you have to get to it like this, and it's like, huh, okay, yeah, that is the opening crawl. But it's just like, from afar, it's just like, oh, that's a shirt of Han Solo. So it's like, yeah, it's cool, but who's actually going to see it besides me? And I don't know, so it just sucks, because it's like, I think I would like a shirt that has the opening crawl written out, maybe just like just Star Wars, and just like the yellow text going down on a shirt. That would be cool. Alright, so next up we have, those were the droids we were looking for. Those were the droids we were looking for. Like when you're in detention, you have to write, I won't, I'll do my homework on the whiteboard. I mean, they don't really do that in detention anymore, but still, it's funny. It's a stormtrooper being like, man, those were the droids we were looking for. Anyway, Reg, I used to wear this one all the time, but it got worn out, so it's just kind of in the pile now. This is a shirt that's got Boba Fett on it, but it's black and has like a red highlight for some reason, which is cool, I guess, but it's like, I don't know. I like the green one better. Yeah, this is another one from Force Awakens era. Star Wars Starfighter. It's got, the newest X-Wing model, and it's got like a bunch of schematics and part identification stuff for the Resistance. It's pretty cool. This one's cool. It's like Da Vinci, but Darth Vader and the Death Star and the TIE Fighter and stuff. I don't know. I remember people be like, "Oh, that's such a cool shirt." I never really thought it was that cool. I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess. But I feel like some people are like, "Oh, that's super cool." I'm just like, yeah, it's all right. Here's another Star Wars shirt. I think actually this is a new Star Wars shirt, kind of. I had a shirt like this for years, but it was a medium, and then I got this shirt as a gift, and I was like, yeah, I already have this shirt, but I just kept the new one and just donated the old one because it's like, I'm gonna keep the large shirt because that's gonna fit better and it has a better print on it. But Star Wars 1977, and yeah, that happened quite a few times. Now I don't blame the people who are like buying me a gift for my birthday or Christmas or whatever, and I'm like, oh, thank you for giving me something. It's very thoughtful of you. And it's like, yeah, it's a shirt I already have. I don't expect you to know as we've seen so far, I have a lot of Star Wars shirts. I don't expect everyone to know all the ones I have, but still, it's just kind of like, I get a duplicate, and I'm like, well, there's not really any point having two copies of the same shirt. The idea is I wear a variety of shirts, so, I don't know. This is a collaboration with Star Wars and Under Armour, apparently. It's got Darth Vader on this side, and then a bigger Darth Vader on this side, which looks cool. I like the geometric pattern, but it's just like, wow, Under Armour. It's cool. I don't know, I'm not a big Under Armour guy. Here we have the other Rey shirt that I own. Confront Your Fear. This one's cool. It's from the Rise of Skywalker, which is pretty terrible, but I like the outfit that Rey wore in this movie. It's very cool and stylish, and I wore it a couple months ago. And Confront Your Fear. It's just a good message. I actually really like this one. Okay, I told you I'd have another one of these, and yeah, Star Wars, Periodic Table of the Elements. I'll kind of hold it up so you can get a good view of it. But yeah, it's got a bunch of Star Wars things on there, but arranged like the periodic table of the elements. Very cool. Okay, this is the last shirt from the bag. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah, this one. So I kind of like this one, but it's kind of impractical. Where is the there? Yeah, it's Darth Vader. It's a shirt that has Darth Vader on it, and it goes like all the way down. But it's just kind of like, I mean, most of like when I wear a shirt, you see like this. So it's like, okay, it's Darth Vader's eyes, and it's like, okay, that's his mask. It's just, I don't know, like, wearing this one out, it's like, it's kind of cool, but it's hard to tell what it is. So, I don't know. Okay, that is it for Star Wars t-shirts and long sleeve shirts, but there are still a few shirts left, so we're going to check out those. So this is the first of the Star Wars dress shirts I own. This one's very cool. You've seen me wear this a few times. It's got the difference. Like, it's just got, like, funny pictures of stormtroopers doing funny things, like doing their laundry and getting the whites and the reds mixed up and making pink armor. It's very funny, and I like this. So it's just a cool shirt. Oh, this is from RS Velts. The Roosevelts is apparently how you pronounce it. They make a lot of cool shirts like this with cool designs on them, so check them out. This one's a bit more of a kind of cheaper material, it seems, but I really like the design on it. You got space battle going on, a bunch of X-Wings and TIE fighters shooting at each other. It's very cool looking. And lastly, this is another shirt from RS Velts, Roosevelts, whatever you call it. You kind of have to explain this one, though, because, again, it's the Revenge of the Jedi poster, but it's in Japanese. Why is it in Japanese? Because even after they changed it to Return of the Jedi in American posters, they didn't change it in Japan for some reason. So they still said Revenge of the Jedi, but in Japanese. So, very cool poster. It's kind of the same thing on the back. And yeah, it's very cool looking. And that's it for the Star Wars shirts. So, what is the final count? I don't know. I forgot to count while I was doing it. I guess I'll figure it out while editing.
Pretty sure it's 72. I just counted them all while editing. And, yeah, I might have missed one or two, or might be off by one or two. I'm pretty sure it's 72, though. So, yeah, more than I thought. kind of wish it was a few less, so it could have been a funny number, but you know, whatever.
So I will show you some other stuff I got, though. I mean, we may as well. I got this Star Wars shirt. It's like got comic panel. It's a sweatshirt. It's very cool looking. I have this one. I told you I had a sweatshirt that was exactly the same as that shirt you saw earlier. And yeah, it's exactly the same. And we're not done yet. I also have Star Wars ties. This one I like. It's very subtle, but you look closely and you're like, oh, there's Star Wars designs on that. Very cool. Very cool tie. On the back, it says Star Wars. It also says, what does that say? Oh, it's upside down. I'm altering the deal. Very funny. I like that. And then this one, again, it's pretty subtle, but you look closer and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, that's Mandalorian. You got the Mandalorian logo on there. What does this one say? It says, I have spoken. Ah, that's very cool. And then I got some last ones I'll show you. I've got the Mandalorian sweatpants. And, what are these ones? Star Wars sweatpants. Crazy. And actually, finally, for the last thing I'm going to show you, because I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with this. I have a Star Wars watch. It's pretty cool. You probably saw me wear this in the past. It's Invicta, and it's broken. It doesn't work anymore, which I'm kind of fine with, because this thing is super bulky, and it wasn't very comfortable. So I don't mind it. This, though, I really like this watch. This is a Citizen watch. So, yeah, it's got Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker on there, and the hands of the watch are the lightsabers. Very, very cool. I love this watch. It's comfortable. I would highly recommend checking out Citizen watches. They're expensive, but it is well worth it. It was a nice gift to myself. So, very nice watch here. I don't know many watches, so I made sure to get a good Star Wars one. So that's it. You probably just skipped to the end to see what the final count is, because I'm curious too. The final count is something. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out in editing. But anyway, that's it. I honestly did not realize I had that many. Wow. Yeah, I mean, just seeing them all like, oh, yeah, I have a lot. So, cool. I hope you enjoyed this. This took a while to record, and I kind of underestimated how many things I had. I mean, I also have Star Wars socks. I don't really feel the need to go through my sock drawer, though. And no, before you ask, I don't have any Star Wars underwear, okay? I wouldn't show you my underwear if I did. But no, I don't have any Star Wars underwear. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, this is it. I need to go take some more, like, ibuprofen or something, dude. My throat is killing me.